Well, on my entry, I discovered a mistake. And I discovered it today when I got off work. Came home and I realized that this lead was actually in the 10 amp scale and not the milliamp scale. And I had it set to 2 milliamps, so that doesn't make much sense. So I'm here to correct that and also show a little more accurate voltage reading with this meter. I'm gonna try not to say so much. I feel like I'm back in high school standing up in front of a class. So here we go. As I just say give her a spin. Now it's reading something that makes a little more sense. It's going a little too fast for my liking. I haven't really bolted her down, so I'll move this coil out just a touch. So, there's your amperage. Much better. Right? Right. Again, that's the 200 milliamp scale. So, now I'm also going to go over the commutator. I didn't really go over that too much. I just should have thought it out more. It was lack of sleep or whatever. Excuses are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. They all smell. So, here's my smelly butthole. This is the commutator I'm using, basically. The hub is a slip ring, I believe. That is something I need to purchase or create. And what we have is 3 sections: a firing section, a blank section, and a short out section. Right now, the way I have it set up, where it's mechanically set up, right, it's only firing on 3 of the firings out of the 6. I have 24 sections, and 6 of them are firing. So that's not ideal, but it will improve. Just take some time. And here's another shot of it. Right? These are all on. I got these all off the internet as the commutator design. It's all Newman Design, right? So at 180, there's a current reversal. And that's what I need to work on instead of just having it fire. I'm basically just firing on 1/2 of the commutator. So that is something I need to work on. Also, this is a higher running voltage. I think I already had a video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put a video up already about that. Run a little faster. And I will do voltage now. Let's see, I'll stop it. I did a run test. It ran for an hour, and then I stopped it because I wanted to do some other tests. I just wanted to see if it would die out at all and what the volt drop was. It drops from 118 at start to 115 at finish, so it didn't drop too much voltage, which is good. So now I have to wait till tomorrow to do another test just so the batteries can kind of equalize again. So, let's see. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna attach this, put her over here, and we'll want to run in series more. Attach this. This lead is nothing. Hook her up. Stick her in. Switch to voltage, direct current. And the meter turns off. Direct current, 1000 volts. What's wrong with this picture? Let me see. That's in, that's in. Well, let's unplug it. Just take a look at the battery juice. 90, 100. It's just equalizing again. Go in. That's odd. Usually I give a reading. It's probably on a short out. That's probably why. There we go. So there's a more accurate voltage reading too. This meter, I've come to the conclusion, is terrible. It's super cheap, you know, so if you're testing small things, I guess it's not a big deal, but it's terrible. It's so sensitive that if I just leave it on the table here, look at that. Holy cow, the table has 770 volts, 784. Yeah, 900. I don't even know what's up with that. I don't know why it's doing that. If anybody has an explanation for that, let me know. I also have this tri-field meter here, the infamous tri-field meter. For sensitive piece equipment. Obviously, if I switch it to the magnetic field, it's well over 100 Gauss. It bounces up to 100 Gauss, and that's probably because I have I have a 2-pound coil basically, or 2 1-pound coils. So that explains that. And then the electric field, it just obviously right next to the cords. I lift it off the table, it's not so bad. I put it next to the meter. Meter's spiking the same, so it's almost like acting like a tri-field meter. It's kind of weird. It's kind of unusual. So what that's about, I'm not quite sure. If anybody has an explanation for that, that'd be cool to know. I'm sure somebody out there who has more experience. Pretty much everybody could give me a good explanation for that sucker. So yeah, that's that. What else did I have to say? I think that's pretty much it. Kind of upset with myself that I rushed it so bad that I didn't even get the meter set up. I know I was one of the only people that put meters up to it. I think I know why now, because he didn't, you know, what's the point? I should have just went over more of the motor design itself. But that's the way it is, you know. Such is life. And you live and you learn. So there we go. If anybody has any more questions, or anybody has any questions, feel free to answer as best as I can, or if anybody has any explanations on any of this, that would be great. Thanks again for watching.